Is it Tuesday already? My goodness. Yeah, I was just down in my stash here looking for this. I've seen a few videos just lately showing this pulp mill. You get this whole building here and this one all in this box. Pretty amazing. I've had this in the stash for a long time. Amazing amount of stuff in there. Just imagine those all made up into a couple of big bins, big hoppers. The chimneys. Sides of the building. Look at it. It's massive. Anyway, thought I might like to get it out and start work on it. Get it built. Nice decal sheet. Instructions look at a first glance pretty simple. Usually when I look at a kit and it looks pretty simple, I'm in for a year or two's work to get it built. As is the case with my grain elevator. I started work on that in September 2020, I think. And just got it finished. That'll be the subject for a video another day. Anyway, this being Tuesday, I better tidy some of this stuff up and put together a video for you. See you in a minute or two. Well, today's video is going to be a little bit of a mishmash again. We'll have some trains running here on the Highland Valley. We've got a couple of them here. We need to get some coal operations going. And after all the challenges this year, I've ended up with an imbalance of cars on the layout. I've got way too many grain cars, hoppers on the layout, so some of these are headed for the interchange and they'll be off the layout. We ended up with too many hopper cars at the docks, too many at the prairie, not enough in the middle of the layout. We're really imbalanced. Anyway, we'll get some trains going here. This week I had what might be considered the equivalent of a mail call, but it wasn't mail, it was a phone call. I was about to head out with the dog and the phone rang and it was Rick, and he said, "I'm sitting outside your house." And I looked out the window and sure enough there he sat, and he said, "I've got some boxes of HO stuff, would you like it?" He said, "It's not cars." So I said, "Well, sure." So Rick bought me 5 of these boxes. Lots and lots of little details in there. Most of this is handrails, grab irons, steps, car parts. And it includes some absolutely incredibly fine mini drills. There's a number 80 drill there, a 78, a 73, and there's a list. of what drill you use for what part. So I can enhance some cars with that. On this one, some very fine brass wires taped to the case. More detailed parts in there. There's ladders, trucks in here. HON3. There is a HON3 truck. Now that's not narrow gauge. Let's compare that to a HO1 that I have here. You can see very much smaller. Very much smaller, but it's not N. There's an N one. There's an N scale truck in comparison. HON3, 3-foot gauge in HO scale. Yeah, lots of parts. Brake wheels, little brass parts, wood stakes go on the side of flat cars. Loads of details. This one I absolutely love. There's stairs, there's window frames, doors, detail parts. Little stack of garbage basically. Wood pallets with sacks on. Pallets again with barrels. Some of these already painted up, beautiful. Loads of barrels in there. Some drain pipes, downspouts. Loads of details, and this one here contains HO scale tools such as shovels and brooms. You can see those in there. Maybe you can see them better in here. There's shovels and brooms, sledgehammers, all manner of little detail parts. That one, I'm not going to pull that out of there, but that one there contains small hand tools. There's a square, there's a handsaw, there's a small claw hammer, a wood plane, and it's all there. Beautiful. Some figures, HO scale figures, a little boat, a dory, more barrels and odd assorted parts there. There's hand carts, boxes, all manner of things. HO tender there, parts of anyway. This one is full of tree stumps. Just the stumps left after the tree's been cut down. They'll come in handy. Brake parts. There's some more of those detail things and painted up. Look, pile of scrap lumber. Scrap parts. Beautiful. The last one will definitely be handy. There's a card here from KD number 438, and that is air hoses. All the parts for fitting air hoses on the end of cars. So some of my better cars will get those. Uh-oh, we've had a derailment. We've had a derailment. We'll have a look at that in a moment. Actually, I've got to do something with it because the other train's about to crash into it. Okay, get back to this. This here is a gauge for setting uncoupling magnets in the track to get them exactly right. Other than that, the rest of this one is essentially KD parts. Loads and loads of couplers and wheels. Definitely going to make use of that. This one has KD number 6 is in. KD number 6. I don't think KD is making them anymore. They were a bit of an oddball coupler, but there's replacements for them. There is a coupler that can be used, but I have found those incredibly useful for a lot of cars. They've got an extra long shank on them, and they work really, really well with the Airfix Class B tank wagons, the English tank wagons. And I've got a couple more of those to build, and there's just enough couplers there to put on them. So anyway, that's it. That's my phone call, mail call. Okay, let's have a look at this derailment, see what happened here. It was a case of uncoupling. And when I looked at it, these cars were over here, and I had to get them off of there because the other train was coming down. So they went there. There's poor old caboose. And there's where the train ran into the back of it. And now the other train's coming again, so we better get these out of the way again. Oh dear. That was an odd uncoupling. I've never had a problem with that train before. Well, I think we'll call that a wrap for this video. I do have to say, and I know I've done this before, but there is so much to do right now, and there seems to be so little time to do things right now. So I may be taking a little bit of a break again. And the main direction I think that I will be taking in that break is that I may not be watching as many videos as I normally do. So I'm going to try to be a little bit more selective about what time I spend in front of the computer watching videos, and try to spend a little more time getting things done, both here on the layout and life in general. So thank you for your patience on things, and no doubt we will see you again for another Trains on Tuesday. Bye for now, everyone. Let's uncouple again. Problem car there somewhere. Got to get that KD gauge out. We dumped that car there, and we're about to hit that with the other one again. Let's get that out of the way. Just cleared it. And we left a load there. I wonder why that's doing that today.